Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Hitchner 2009 here. Today we are going to bring you a tutorial on how to root your phone. Alright? This tutorial does not work on all phones, okay? This does work for most phones. I have done a rooted, try to do a rooted process with the HTC Incredible, and it did not work with this application that we're going to be using on it. So I will post in the description a list of, a link for the phones that are compatible with this program, so that way you don't waste your time. Alright, so go ahead and check on that link before you continue with this video, and if your phone is in there, go ahead and proceed with the video. If it's not in there, more than likely it's not going to work. You can try it and it will not harm your phone. Alright, so let's get started. You want to open up your phone here, unlock it. Now, two things you're going to need before you can even start this rooting process, okay? You're going to need to download Gingerbreak version 1.20, okay? I will post a link for the download in my description, so go ahead and download that. And then you're also going to need to go to your Google Play Store and download a file manager. Okay, I recommend getting Astro File Manager, for that is the best one. And then step 3 before you can start this process is you're going to need to go into your settings on your phone, get to this window here. Okay, now go to Applications, go to Development, and click on Android Debugging or USB Debugging, whichever one it says. It'll say something debugging. Okay, you need to click that. Then you go back and you go to your application settings window again, and up at the top it'll say unknown sources. Okay, you want to check on that because you have to download your Gingerbreak on your phone. Well, I guess in some instances you don't have to check on that. If you want to download the link straight to your phone off your phone's internet, click on that. Okay, if you want to download it off your computer and scan it or whatever and then transfer it to your SD card, that's fine. What we're gonna not insist, but recommend is downloading it straight to your phone because it's it's less hassle. So say that you downloaded it from your phone's internet. Okay, open up your file manager. Go to the top there at File Manager. Okay, then you're gonna have all these folders here. Alright, go to your download folder. That's more than likely where your files get downloaded from your phone. Okay, I know probably 99.9% of the time, unless you have changed it, when you download anything from the internet that is outside of the Android market, it will come to this download folder. Anything that is on your SD card is here in the download folder. Okay, so click on that download folder and find the file. Okay, oops. Alright, so it's right here, Gingerbreak version 1.20. Alright, so now that you have that, you're going to want to click on that and click on Install. Okay, now you're not going to have the screen. The only reason it's telling me that is because I already have it downloaded. Okay, so you're going to push OK. It's going to tell you, do you want to install this application? Push Install. Alright, and when it's installed, it will say Application Success or Application Installed. Now, if you have an antivirus, as I do, I have AVG Pro on my phone. Okay, if you have that, you will get an audible warning that tells you that the installed package is infected. It is not infected with a virus. The only reason that it's realizing it as a threat is because it alters the settings on your phone. Okay? So you're going to want to push Ignore on that. You're going to push Open. And then it's going to tell you, please make sure before rooting that you have your SD card inserted and mounted and that USB debugging is enabled. We've already been through that, so go ahead and push OK. Alright, And at the top, it's going to tell you the version that you have downloaded. Alright. If it says version 1.2, you're on the right track. You followed the steps so far, you're doing good. Okay. Now you're going to come up here, and there's going to be two options. There's going to say root device and unroot device. And donate with PayPal. That's 3. That's not me. I don't donate to, applications and such. I only donate, to other things, not that. So don't worry about that. Here are your two options. These are the only two options that you can do here in the rooting process of your phone. All right. You're going to want to click root device. Now when you click on this, all it's going to do is alter your system files and such so you can change stuff on your phone that your provider never really wanted you to change. I don't know why they're so anal about that, but they really don't want you, changing up their boot logos and stuff like that. Rooting your device is going to allow you to do that. Okay? Unroot device, you're not going to have the ability to do that because your phone's not rooted. I have that ability because my phone is rooted. Okay, so that is one thing to know, that if you root your device and you get a little bit too scared with it or you don't want to do it, go ahead and push unroot and it'll unroot it, and then all you gotta do is delete Gingerbreak from your applications, and you'll be good to go. You won't have your phone rooted no more. So it is reversible. So you're going to go ahead and click on root device. I'm not going to click on it because my phone's already rooted. Click on that, let it do its thing. If you are sitting in there's going to be a little window that pops up here, okay? This window is going to stay up, and you're going to have another little window that pops up, alright? If that window pops up, your phone is not compatible with Gingerbreak version 1.2 if it stays up longer than 10 minutes, okay? What it's doing is it's rewriting system files and stuff like that, and allowing you, like I said, to change stuff you normally would not be able to do and download apps you normally could not download. So if your window pops up and you've had it running for say 10 plus minutes and it's still on the same thing, or it hasn't gone past a certain point and shut down, your phone is not compatible. Once your phone is done rooting itself, it's going to turn itself off and it's going to power back on. It's going to do a reboot, okay? So let's say it's done that and you come back to your home screen. You're going to want to open up your app drawer where all your apps are stored, okay? You're going to want to look for the app called SuperUser. That comes inside the Gingerbreak application that we gave you, okay? Once you get your phone rooted and it's properly rooted, it will come up on this app drawer. So click on that and it'll look something like this, okay? Now you see Gingerbreak in there. All these other applications in here are applications you can only have when you are rooted. So I guess I could tell you some of the good ones that you should get. Ad-free makes it so you do not get any ads anymore on any website that you surf on your phone, okay? Prop Modder allows you to customize your prop folder inside your phone. You can change your LCD density to make it kind of look like a higher resolution. You can hack your 3G network speeds. You can hack your buffering speed for your SD card. But be careful with any of these apps. You need to be careful, and I would recommend looking at a tutorial online on how they're used, so that way you don't damage your phone or make it so you can't use it, okay? Root Explorer makes it, like I said before, so you can go into folders and files that you originally would not be able to alter and use. With your phone being rooted, you can change custom boot logos, shut down animations, change your notification bar. You can put custom ROMs on it, and such as that. So it's a very beneficial thing to have. And then Set CPU allows you to overclock your phone. So be careful with that one, because if you overclock your phone too much, your phone's going to get hot and you could melt your battery, okay, or damage the internal memory. So be careful when using any of these. So that's what it's going to look like. And there will be a log telling you what was added. So that is how you guys root your phone. Once rooted, like I said, you can change your shutdown animations, boot up animations. There is a humongous list of things that you can do when rooted. So it is a very beneficial thing to do to root your device. So thank you guys. This is Hitchnerd 2009. If you have any questions or concerns, you can email me, and if I'm able to, I can post a video response in regards to that to help you out, or if not, I will send you an email message and let you know what I can do to help. So thanks for watching, guys, and everybody have